7NP says it seems like Shanahan takes the hits from the opponent, then adjusts to it. I feel that's his game plan because they start off slow so much. Sometimes it works, other times Seattle. It's funny. I think going into this game, we said, if the Niners have 3 points at halftime, they're not going to win. And that's why they can't start Trey Lance, because he had 3 points at halftime. Boom, 3 points at halftime, they win. I love how the Niners keep defying what can be done. It's really cool.
No, but that would have been a logical take, because yesterday I think was the first time in 43 games that McVay has lost a game at home while having a lead at halftime.
I think it was the first time that the Niners won a game when trailing by more than 7 at halftime, something like that.
Yeah. And I think the thing it's the largest deficit covered in the NFL this season, I think, coming back 17 points. But I think the thing with McVay is that you wonder why he wins a lot of games, because he jumps on you early, he gets a lead, and he does a really, really good job managing his offense, and he has a good defense, and they play well with the lead, and that's how they win a lot of games. So you would think if McVay gets a 17-point lead, there's no way the Rams are losing.
That's why I started tweeting recklessly, Vish, and then I regretted it. I was like, oh, yeah, it's this guy who can't beat the – I was sitting next to Jake Hutchinson, KMBR. I don't know if you guys know who that is. Follow him. He's great. He said, dude, the Rams, when they got to 17, he's like, that's it. They're gonna struggle the rest of the game. They're gonna put their offense in the garage. That's it. He was right. I was sitting there like, you're right, aren't you? And then he was. So Jake, shout out Jake. Scotty P says, you think the Niners gonna numb Jimmy Garoppolo thumb every day now? Dude, that whole story is so weird. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't even know, but I thought he threw the ball fine.
He threw it fine.
Kyle Shanahan's thing at half was he's throwing it as he normally throws it. That's what he told Aaron Andrews.
And that's what all of his teammates said. And that's what it looked like. Mo Dollar says Dallas is 6-5 outside the division. Damn, is that true? They may be big dogs in the East, but average in reality. Damn, can't stop the run. Damn. I'm not rooting for Dallas. I'm just rooting for chaos. Mitchell better ice up this week. Well, that doesn't go well for the Niners. For the Cowboys. I think I'm probably going to pick the Niners this week. I don't know. Stay tuned.
The only nice thing about playing Dallas is that, and unfortunately, I'm hoping I have a light week in terms of schoolwork, but media coverage will become excessive on the Niners game, because that's why I hate Dallas, right? It's just so toxic. Every day it's Jerry said this.
I know, right?
Did this. Yeah.
Well, tell your teachers that your burgeoning media empire is ramping up a little bit this week, and that you'll get back to them on the office hours. Raymond Martinez Jr. says his nickname is Roller Coaster Jim. You have ups and downs, waves of terror and euphoria. All you can hope is the roller coaster doesn't go off track. He just needs one more chance, man. Just give him one more chance.
Yeah. 88 yards and no timeouts, especially after when they got the ball with like 2.5 minutes with their timeouts. Like, that drive was so gross. Did anybody think he was just going to go straight down the field like that?
No. He did, though, I guess, and Kittle did. Dad Z Fitness says, sup, Vish and Grant. Do you think Kyle has some packages, red zone, something for Trey Lance, or Trey Lance never plays in the playoffs? I don't think he's going to play in the playoffs unless Jimmy's hurt. Before the game, I turned to Jake Hutchinson. And I said, who do you think is going to throw more passes in this game, Trey Lance or Debo? And we laughed. It was Debo. Debo Samuel will continue to throw more passes and be a bigger red zone throwing threat than Trey Lance. That's my prediction. Just because Kyle is,
they figured out their red zone offense this year. They don't need to add the quarterback run game element, because they have the biggest freak in the NFL. Element. Yeah,
and that sweep is deadly. He scored the one touchdown, and then you to package it with a throw now? How do you stop that? You can't.
And the angle he outran. Darius Williams, who's not slow, he makes that tackle probably on every other player in the NFL. Not every other player. Every other player on the field in that game gets tackled, and Debo scores.
Is Debo QB2 next year? Exciting game with the win. No, but they need to keep building on this. He's an offensive weapon and he can do everything. He's a triple threat. It's great. Keep doing this. This is what the Chargers did with LaDainian Tomlinson. I love it. This is going to make him a Hall of Famer.
Shannon Sharp said this morning, I saw some clip because Undisputed posted a clip and I followed him on Twitter. He said he's watched football. I don't know. He always says the exact number of how many years he's watched. He said he's never seen anything or anybody like Deebo Samuel.
Me neither. He should legitimately get MVP votes. Almighty Juju says Victory Monday. Hi, Grant. Hi, Vish. How are y'all doing? I had a quick question. At time does Kyle speak to the media? They pushed it back to 3:30 today. 3:30 today, and I will post it immediately after my YouTube channel. The Rams messed up when McVay was in the red end zone celebrating on that second TD. Yeah. Hey, we just passed the 60-minute mark, and I have like a half hour more worth of comments. So, Vish, I'll take it from here. Why don't you go
Okay.
and do your homework? Thank you very much for giving me your time. Always appreciate it, man. Go do what you got to do.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Appreciate coming on. I appreciate the Stafford.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys keeping me honest on Stafford. I love it. I'm excited the Niners are in the playoffs,
Hey,
and I'm
don't back off
hoping.
on Stafford yet. He could win the Super Bowl. All right. He lost to the Niners. Garoppolo lost to the Seahawks. I mean,
Oh,
it's
if he
not over.
wins a playoff game, I'm going to be happy because I feel like I was 40 touchdowns, division victory, 12-5, playoff win.
Go do your homework.
But no, honestly though, I appreciate it. And Grant, thank you for having me on.
Of
And I
course.
hope to be back next Monday after a win against Dallas.
Yeah, these Mondays with Vish are getting so big. There's 3,300 people watching right now. I think they would just
Oh
go
wow.
on indefinitely with people leaving. So we're going to cap it at 60 minutes. I'll of course take the rest of the questions, but Vish, thank you.
Yes, and one last thing, me and Blake, I saw him in the comments section saying something, but we will be back sometime soon. It's been a little bit of a hiatus, and I'll also maybe if I get a minute, Grant, also if you're
Yes.
welcome to join, but I know you usually take nights off. Do a Twitter Spaces. I haven't done one in a minute, and we can
Ooh,
talk more casually about
that would be
Stafford
fun.
and everything. That
That would be
yes,
fun. Maybe after this Dallas game, I'm going to be in Dallas by myself. So anyway, Vish,
let's do it.
all right, man. Have a good one.